Okay. All right, we're going to wait a little bit, guys, before I start talking and before we start moving today. Let's wait. It's a beautiful day. Dara's letting us use her beautiful yard. I wish you could be here, but this is the best we can do with what we're enduring together. We'll make it through, right? We're going to move and breathe today. Yes, I see 4 people are on. Cool. What time does your phone say? 7 on the dot. Okay, so we are going to have some time integrity today. So my name is Shenise Nicole. I will be leading you in a powerful practice today with my Miss Dara here.
Hi, everyone.
Yes, so we're going to breathe and we're going to move, and this is brought to you from Roots to Rise. So I invite you to give to the cause. Like, Roots to Rise brings yoga to communities who otherwise would not have access to yoga. You know, communities of color, communities that, you know, may really be struggling, but yoga's for everybody, right? So donations are $5. So I put that on my post. If you check my page or check the Roots to Rise page, there's a Venmo app that you can give, or you can go to the rootstorise.com website. But I'm really excited to see everyone today. So we're going to start. So Dara?
That's a trip.
Yes. So we're right out here in her beautiful yard. Look how beautiful it is, guys. Beautiful, beautiful day. Yes, out here. So we're going to start in child's pose, right? So child's pose, I think you guys can see Dara, right? Child's pose, you're going to take your knees out wide. Yes, press your palms down into the mat. Spread out your fingers and allow your toes to touch. And right away, we start with something called an Ujjayi breath. There's this breath that is in through your nose, right, and it's out through your nose. It's a powerful, peaceful breath that will help you move through your practice, right? And this Ujjayi breath builds something called tapas and fire within us, right, to help us express and create out. And right now, life is full of fire, right? There's a whole lot of chaos going on. And it's going to be really tough sometimes to find the hope, right, in the midst of storm. But there still is hope. So I invite you today, like, as we move, as we breathe together, as you build tapas and fire within and express and create out, that you have a looking for the joy in your practice, thus to find your strength, right? And that's what we're doing today, right? Like, there are people who are ill around us, right? Some people have lost their jobs. There's so much going on, but I promise you, if you develop a practice to just have a looking for hope, there's hope. So as we move on our mats, we can take this practice off our mats today and for the rest of the night. Dara, continue to breathe. Ujjayi breath in through your nose, out through your nose. Eyes are open. Drishti is set. Beautiful. Breath in. Everybody else, breathe out. Breath in. And breath out. Come into tabletop. Yes, tabletop, setting your eyes in between your palms. Press your fingers wide. Yes. Come into cow, take a looking up at the beautiful sky. You may be in your living room. You can maybe imagine the sky. Yes, take your eyes up. Exhale, take a look at your belly. Really round your back. Beautiful. Almost like a scary cat. Take it to cow. Set your eyes up as you inhale. Beautiful. Yeah, she has a smile on her face, guys. Exhale to cat. Take a look at your belly. She's preparing for the fire. Keep smiling. Inhale to cow. Take your eyes all the way up. Yes. Exhale to cat. Round your back all the way up. Beautiful. Take a few more breaths on your own. Yes, and with each movement in your practice, I invite you to attach breath. Right, breathing in as you move up, exhaling as you move down through your practice. Keep breathing there. Breathe in. Yes, exhale out, round your back. Neutral spine, press your palms down, set your eyes in between. Right arm out, left leg back. Yes, flex your toes towards your face. Yes, hug in from your skin to your muscle, to your bone. Yes, beginning to build tapas, pulling the pit of your belly in, pulling it up. Beautiful. Breathe. Set your drishti. Set your eyes. Tabletop. Beautiful. Switch sides. And if this is your first time practicing, it may seem really difficult, but I invite you to stay when you want to leave. Right? Stay in the practice. Breathe in. Flex your toes towards your face. Straight line. Set your eyes towards the mat. Beautiful. Spread your fingers wide. Breathe. Tapa's fire is building here. Don't run from the fire. Tabletop. Yes, cow. Inhale up. Round your back. Cat. Neutral spine. Downward facing dog. Right? So just remember, for down dog, and I'm going to come into down dog for a moment with you, pressing your palms all the way down, dragging your heels all the way down to the mat. If this is your first time practicing, just know that it may get a little tiring, but I invite you to stay. Child's pose is still available to you, right? But only you know if you are letting go and pausing or giving up. And we don't give up, right? We keep going. Take your eyes to the back of your mat. Come up high on your toes. Drag your feet down. Yes, lift your toes high. Lift your heels high. Press your heels down. Beautiful there. Drop the crown of your head all the way down. Inhale, lift your heels. Press your heels down. One more time, heels up. Take a nice bend in your knees. Set your eyes forward. Feet to your hands. Yes, and come into ragdoll here. Opposite hands to opposite elbows. Shaking your head out, yes. On your mat, shaking it out, no. Right here is almost like where you set your attention. Like whatever you came on live today, whatever you expected to see, like drop the expectation and just be here right now. All of that other stuff, it'll be there. The news, the foolishness, our president with his stuff. Just be here right now, right? You deserve this time for you. So shake it out here. Yes. Allow your hands to fall to your toes. Come to a halfway lift. Yes. Exhale, fold. Halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward. Beautiful. Lift halfway. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale to mountain pose. Yes. Now as we rise up, yes, and we create resistance in between our palms, pulling the pit of our bellies in and up. Right here we express some moments and breath of gratitude. Yes, breaths of gratitude that we are here. We can practice today. Lift up your toes. Yes, grounding down into the four corners of your feet. Breathing. Pull the belly in, pulling up, yes. What are you grateful for today? Like we can move, we can breathe together, we're here. We can still practice yoga even if we're not together. We can still come to a place that we are connected through the tools that we have. Let us bring our hands to our heart center. We're going to begin our practice with the sound of peace and a cleansing breath. You can sing with me, listen, breath in, breath out. One more breath in. Mountain pose. Yes, exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale to mountain pose. Rise up, reach up, set your eyes in between your palms. Yes. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Yes, inhale to mountain pose. Rise up and show up even in this space. Yes, exhale, fold forward. Halfway lift. Fold. And that goes for you too. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, fold forward. Yes, you can and yes, you will. Halfway lift. Fold. Mountain pose. Rise up this time. Lift up your toes. Ground down. Fold forward. Halfway lift. High plank. So yes, you can. I call high plank and sometimes people get nervous. Yes, you can. Yes, you can build fire. Yes, you can build tapas. Yes, you can modify. Maybe your high plank is on your knees today. Core pull in and up. Yes. Low plank, elbows back. Beautiful. Upward facing dog. Rise up. Open up your heart here. What's available? Yes, in this space. Yes, in the chaos. Yes, in uncertainty. What is available? Open up your heart to that. Lift up your hips. Downward facing dog. Beautiful. 3 deep Ujjayi breaths here. The breath is so important, right? The breath is what builds tapas. It builds the fire for us to have the space to create, to express out. I invite you today to not run from the fire. Right, fire refines, fire builds, fire burns off what we don't need. Come up high up on your toes. Bend your knees, set your eyes, set your drishti. See where you're going. Feet to your hands. Yes, halfway lift. Fold. Mountain pose, rise up, show up. Where haven't you been showing up today? For your kids? Right, like for yourself, show up here. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. High plank. Yet again here, right, as she presses her hands into the earth, right, creating the resistance that she needs to build. We need resistance in life to grow. Hug in from skin to muscle to bone. Low plank, take your elbows back. Beautiful. Upward facing dog, rise up. Her toes are flat here, toes down. Hips go up, upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Yes, 3 breaths here. You're probably getting hot right now, right? But you can. Don't run from that fire. Let that sweat trickle down as liquid glitter anyway. Right, burn off what you don't need. Come up high up on your toes. Yes, bend your knees, set your eyes, jump. Halfway lift. Fold forward. Mountain pose. Rise up, lift up. Yes, lift up your toes. Exhale, fold forward. Halfway lift. And that high to low plank I've been calling is just called Chaturanga Dandasana. Chaturanga there. Take it back. Beautiful. Yes, upward facing dog. Set your eyes. Open your heart. Downward facing dog. Lift your hips. Breath in. Breath out. Come up high on your toes. Yes, bend your knees. Set your eyes, feet to your hands. Halfway. Fold. Extended mountain pose. Rise up, look up. Yes. Fold forward. Halfway. Yes, to Chaturanga. Drop back or step back, right? You can modify here. Upward facing to downward facing dog. Let us take one more sun A. That's just called a sun A. Sun salutation. Come up high on your toes. Yes, bend your knees, feet to your hands. Halfway lift. Fold. Extended mountain pose. Rise up, look up. I'm going to take the modified version. Exhale, fold forward so you can see. Halfway lift. Chaturanga Dandasana, high to low plank. Here I can drop my knees, take my elbows back. Beautiful. Upward facing dog. Open up your heart. Hips up, downward facing dog. Beautiful. Breathe here. Breath out. Another breath in. Breath out. Come up high on your toes. Bend your knees, set your eyes. You can also step your feet to your hands. You don't have to jump. Halfway lift. See? Yes, fold. Extended mountain pose. Rise up, look up. Fold forward. Halfway lift. Chaturanga Dandasana. And I believe that Alicia's probably watching. Yes, I call 5 Chaturangas. This is the full journey into power. Yes, you can. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Breathe here. Remember, child's pose is available to you. Breathe. right leg kicks back. Yes, bring your knee to your nose. Kick back. Knee to nose. Yes, as you kick back, you're breathing, you're exhaling. Inhale, bring your knee to your nose. One more time, kick back. Downward facing dog. Yes. Left side, inhale, bring your knee in. Kick back, yes, bring your knee in. Inhale, yes. Exhale, kick back. Inhale, bring your knee in. Kick. In. One more time, bring it back. Downward facing dog. Breathe here, bringing your heels down. Yes. Come up high on your toes. Bend your knees. Feet to your hands. Yes, halfway lift. Fold. Chair pose. Yes, come into your chair. Right, like often in classes I call this, like, this is our throne, right? This is our space, our table, right? And often we have to take seats at tables that are quite uncomfortable, but there's something there at that table. So I'm inviting you not to get up until you get what you need. I don't know what it is. What's on the other side of the table? Right? Is it holding on to hope in the chaos? Is it holding on to faith if a loved one is overcoming sickness? What is it? Stay in your chair and breathe with Dara. Breathe with the other members on the call. Breathe through it, because you can. There is hope, and there are miracles that are birthed in the fire. Keep breathing, Dara. Don't cut your eyes at me, Alicia. Fold forward. Halfway lift. Chaturanga Dandasana, high to low plank. I love that chaturanga because it transitions us to the other side of a thing. Upward facing. Yes, to downward facing dog. Lift up your hips. Beautiful. Right foot steps, warrior one. Step it through. Take up space here. Yeah, and Dara's warrior one is so powerful. It's so strong. Yeah, like it says that I'm here and I'm ready now, and my voice matters. I invite you, even if you're at home and you're slipping on your mat and you're like, what's going on? Take up space, right? I remember I used to play it really small. I didn't open up my mouth or speak when I needed to speak, but then I started to take up space on my mat, despite the fact that I would fall out and have to get back up. Be courageous today. Take up space on your mat and breathe. You're like, yoga is awesome, but it's a practice that you can take off your mat. Warrior two. Yes, still keep that knee bent. Yes, 90 degrees. Reverse your warrior, take it back. Chaturanga Dandasana to the other side, upward facing. Yes, open up your heart to downward facing dog. This is your practice, your authentic practice. If you're moving slower, all is well. Left foot steps, warrior one. Bring it through. Beautiful. Set your drishti either in front of you or in between your palms here. The knife edge of your back foot is flat. Yes, your hips are squared. Even if you have to come and check in with your hips, sometimes I have to come into my warrior and just check in with my hips, right? That's all. Just check in. Come into it. Breathe and stay. Yeah, like, and when you're ready to leave the pose and you're getting tired, stay anyway. Warrior two. Yes, reverse. Take your warrior back. Really reach. Hands down to the mat. Chaturanga Dandasana, high to low plank. Yes, you can, you will, and you must upward facing dog. To downward facing dog. Come up high on your toes. Yes, bend your knees. Set your eyes, feet to your hands. Halfway lift. Her socks came off, guys. The heat is burning. Yes, fold forward. Yes, mountain pose. Reach up, look up. I hope you guys are sweating too. Fold forward. halfway lift, high to low plank, chaturanga, step it back, upward facing, beautiful Dara, downward facing dog, feet to your hands, halfway, fold forward, chair pose. Here comes that throne again. Sometimes life allows us another opportunity. Grace comes back around and gives us another chance. Right? Grace isn't always this beautiful thing. It looks messy. Like you gotta try again. Right? Push past fear. Allow yourself to get the other opportunity that you have. Because you deserve it. So sit in your seat a little deeper. Yeah, like whatever's at that table, if you deserve it, how are you gonna sit in that seat? Yes, there. Breathing. Breath out. Fold forward. Halfway lift. Chaturanga Dandasana. Yes. You can jump or step back. Upward facing. To downward facing dog. We're going to go through what is a Sun B now. Right foot steps, warrior 1. Our second Sun B. Beautiful warrior 2. Straight line. Spread your fingers out wide. Feel the webbing in between your fingers. Yeah, yoga teaches us to feel. It teaches us to feel every single thing, like even the discomfort. Because it teaches us that we can feel and we can manage. We don't have to let it manage us. So Dara right now is standing in her warrior 1 as I run my mouth, still in the fire, unwavering, because she is ready now and she realizes there are miracles that happen in the fire. Reverse your warrior. Yes, extended side angle. So here Dara is taking her arm to the outside of her right ankle. Here, if you have a block, I'm going to actually borrow her block for another variation. You can drop your fingers to a block or even a book, right? Bring your knee here to 90 degrees. Drop your fingertips to a block and just open up here. Yes. You can take on a bind if you have it. Or stay. Beautiful. Shoulders are open. Just set your eyes up. Breathe. Come back to your extended side angle. Beautiful. Reach up. Warrior 1, fingertips up. Chaturanga Dandasana. I think we lost everybody for a while, but I know you guys are still moving. You're still breathing. You're still in the fire. Upward facing dog. Yes, the downward facing dog. Press up your hips. Left foot steps, warrior 1. Yes, breathe here. Warrior 2. There she goes. Her drishti is set. Right? There's nothing stopping her. Sometimes in the midst of the chaos, we lose sight of our vision. We lose sight. Maybe our business is closed and we feel like our dreams have died. Don't lose your vision. Keep your drishti set. Keep it focused. Write another business plan. Open up your journal. Don't give up. Keep your drishti set. Set through the wall. Set through the gate. Knowing that things will work out again. Reverse your warrior. Yes, extended side angle. Open up. Here again, you can use a block. I'm going to try to do a variation here on my mat without slipping with these socks. So come here and just, if you have a block, you can just put your fingers and just open up. Take a bind. You can reach here. Open up. Like wherever you want to try it on. Set your eyes up. Beautiful. Extend the side angle. Open up your arm. Come back to warrior 1. Yes, you can. Plant your hands down. Chaturanga Dandasana, high to low plank. We're moving, we're breathing, we're staying. Upward facing. To downward facing dog. Yes, come up high on your toes. Beautiful. Bend your knees. Set your eyes. Jump. Halfway. Fold. Chair pose. One breath. Yes. Ujjayi breath. Fold forward. Halfway. Chaturanga Dandasana. High to low plank. Yes, there. Upward facing dog. We're moving a little faster now. Downward facing dog. Yes, you can. Right footsteps, warrior one. Vitality and life is in the breath, is in the movement. Live again. Move again, warrior two. Reverse. Chaturanga Dandasana, high to low plank. Upward facing. You're here for a reason. Downward facing dog. Left footsteps, warrior one. Inhale your fingertips up. Yes. Warrior two. Reverse. Chaturanga, high to low plank. Upward facing to downward facing dog. Let us take 5 breaths together right here in this down dog. If you need to take child's pose, take child's pose. Right, this is your practice. When you practice being authentic on the mat, you can take that out in life. Right, be reminded that as you move and breathe through this practice, you had purpose, right? You still had purpose despite what's going on. So continue to move and to continue to breathe in this moving meditation and just recognizing that you're here for today and for now. We're almost at 5 breaths. One more breath in. Breath out. Come up high on your toes. Bend your knees. Feet to your hands. Halfway. Fold forward. Chair pose. Yes, you can. We're coming right back to this chair again, right? This dang chair. I know I got a couple people on there like Alicia, like if you sit me in this chair again, but Alicia and everybody else, there is a place that you need to take a seat in that only you can take, right? The world is waiting for you to take your seat and to stay there until you get what you need to give them what they need. So don't run from this chair, right? The chair is uncomfortable, but don't run from it because it's yours. Bring your hands to your heart. Twist to the right side. Yeah, so in this chair twist, you can drop your hips. You can open up here if you like. Yep, you can open up. Right here, as I worked through an injury for some time, so I would have to wrap my hand around my knees and open up, right? To give me a little bit more support. Like, take the variations that you need today. As you twist and wring out all the toxicity, the toxins in your body, let the sweat drip out. Like, release it all. Come back to your chair. Yes. Set your eyes forward. Crescent lunge, right side. So as you stay in your chair, using your core, step your left leg back. Yes. Now here is much different than your warriors, right? Your feet are at 12 o'clock. So the knife edge of your back foot is not back now. It's lifted up, right? Your toes are lifted, or your heel is lifted over your toes. If you need to take a variation and drop your back knee, drop your back knee. Lift. There you go. Bring your hands to your heart. Twist to the right side. Beautiful. Now your eyes up. It's getting beautiful and dark out here, guys. There are lights starting to come on. Set your eyes up. Breathe. Come back to your crescent lunge. Yes, lift up your fingertips. Back to your chair. We're staying in the fire a little bit, guys. Yes, Sarah, yes. Hips are dropped. Bring your hands to your heart. Twist to the left side. Yes, drop those hips again. You can take the support of your front arm and wrap it around those knees if you need and open up. Setting your eyes up and above. Open up there, here. So fullest expression is like this thing that we say in yoga, like take it to your edge, right? We all have a different edge. Maybe your edge is just being on this live doing this yoga practice, and that's okay. Come back to your chair. And you know, we got to do the other side, guys. Crescent lunge, left side. So you're stepping that right leg back, using your core, right? Our feet, our hands, and our core. That's our foundation. Bring your hands to your heart. Twist to the left. Yeah, like I invite you even to develop a yoga practice to strengthen your core, right? When your core is strong, is you walk in a room with more confidence, right? It's like our sensor. We can stand up taller, right? Ears, our shoulders are right below our ears. Set your eyes up. Drishti set up. Yes. Open up. You got it. Yes. Yes. A straight line. Dara's practice is amazing. Come back to crescent lunge. Lift up your fingertips. Yes. Plant your hands down. Chaturanga. High to low. Plank. You guys still there? You still sticking with me? You are. Upward facing to downward facing dog. Right now we're going to take a deep breath in and sigh out loud. Yes, breath in. Sigh out, make some noise. Believe it or not, I can hear you. You're not loud enough. Breathe in. Sigh out loud. All right, back to Ujjayi breath. Breath in through your nose and out through your nose. Yes, you can. Keep your right leg to the back. Take a nice bend in your knee. Open up your hip. Flip your dog. Yes, flip it over. I'm on a flip dog. I've been craving a flip dog all day. Flip dog. Lift up your hips. Press your fingertips all the way to the back. Reach, 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 reach. Yes, come back to a high plank. Beautiful side plank. Now here you can drop your knee here if you need to. Right, as you rise up, taking your eyes up, yes. Back to a high plank. Low, elbows back. Upward facing to downward facing dog. Yes, other side. Left leg hits the back wall or the backyard. Bend your knee. Open up your hip. Right here, you're using your core to flip your dog over. Yes, lift up your hips. Right, this can feel a little weird right now. It can feel really challenging, but go for it. Try it on. Reach your fingertips towards, maybe it's your door, maybe it's your bed frame. I don't know, but reach as far as you can and allow your eyes to see your thumb here. High plank. Side plank. Again, you have the option to drop your knee here. Right, it's very important. It's the foundation of the pose, right? We don't want you injuring yourself. Right, taking it to your edge doesn't mean not walking in wisdom, right? Taking it to your edge means pushing yourself to the place where you know you can go safely, but with challenge. High plank. Yes. Low plank. Upward facing. Downward facing dog. Ah, let it out. Yes, breath in. Ah, that feels good. That felt good to me. Breathe in. And yes. Ujjayi breath. Closed mouth. Yes, you can. Slowly bring your feet to your hands. Yes, and come to a halfway lift. Fold forward. Rise up. Reach, reach, reach. Yes, eagle on the right side. So your right leg is over. Right arm is under. Drop your hips. So it's almost like that chair again, right? Except your legs are twisted all about. And your balance, right? You're staying balanced here through breath and drishti. You're breathing and your drishti is set. I almost feel like eagle is kind of like what's going on in the world. It's like everything's going on and we're just trying to breathe and keep our eyes set and breathe, right? Sometimes we fall out, But my invitation is to get back in the game. Get back in the game. Maybe you fall out and you go and you cry. Today I was on a run and I just burst out in tears. But I kept running. I wiped my tears. I kept going. I had to come back to the house. So this is that pose. If you fall out, stay. Set your drishti. Know that that vision you have is not in vain. You don't have to give it up. Stay and breathe. Drop a little bit more in your hips. Extended mountain pose. Rise up. Yes, we rise again. Eagle on the left side. Left leg over. Left arm under. Drop your hips. Come right into the pose. Right? Not wondering or wavering. Just come into it. If you fall, you get back up anyway. Elbows up in line with your shoulders. Just lift it up just a little bit more. Drop your hips. Again, breath and drishti. Your core is forward, in and up. There's fire burning up all that we don't need right now. Things that don't matter, right? Fights that we had that don't matter anymore. Let the fire burn that crap off. Burn it out. Call the friend that you had an argument with. Call your child. Reconnect again. Eagle pose, yes, and we're still in eagle, right? We can take this stuff off the mat. Mountain pose, rise up. One more time. Let's do eagle again. Eagle on the right. Like really come into the pose. Your drishti is set and you're still breathing. It's an ujjayi breath that's very loud and audible. Right? It's almost like a reminder, I'm alive. Yes. Extended mountain pose. Rise up. Eagle on the left side. Drop your hips. Elbows in line with your shoulders. So as you see, usually we do physical assist. And although me and Dara are very safe, I'm really trying to still be, very safe on video. So we know we really have to limit our contact. But in Baptiste yoga and yoga, we do a lot of physical assisting, right? To really help us to be of service to get us into the pose safely. Mountain pose. Beautiful. Standing leg raise on the right. So just fingertips up. Lift up your right leg. Yes. Breathe. You can extend your leg forward. Flex your toes towards your face. Fly out, airplane. Press your heels back. Yes, your palms by your side. Feet, hands, core. Yes, you can there. Flex your toes towards your face. Keep going. She just sucked her teeth. It was so cute. You know how you were telling you go... She literally just did that. It was so adorable. So press your palms back. Yes, create resistance underneath your palms. And as you do that, you create an up dog in your chest. Yes, 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 you can. Beautiful. You got it.
So uneven right
Woo! And if you fell out at home, get back up. Just get back up. Do it again. We're going to come into half moon once you jump back into that airplane. So open up. So you're going to take the block. It's okay to the out. Yes. Yes. To the outside of your right leg and set your eyes up at your top thumb. Flex your toes towards your face. Yes. Core is lifted in and up, and that's going to help you to lift your leg even higher. You got it. Exhale, fold forward. Yes. Halfway lift. Fold. Mountain pose. Beautiful standing leg raise on the left side. So rise your leg up. You can extend it out if you want on this side. Extend your leg back to airplane right away. Yes, press your leg back. Create resistance underneath your palms. Press down to create the up dog in your chest, right? Yes, Dara. Yes, yes. Press, press, press. You got it. Drishti set. Beautiful. Come into half moon. Yes. Drop your fingertips. Set your eyes right up right away. Flex your toes towards your face. Use your core. Pull it in. Pull it up. Fold forward. Beautiful. Yes. Halfway lift. Fold. Extended mountain pose. Reach up. Dancer on the right side. Let's dance. I don't think we considered it to get dark like this out. I hope you guys can still see us. Listen, you see silhouettes, so.
I have a light.
No, I think they're good. It's pretty out. Dancer on the right. Yes. So reach and press forward. Yes, press, press, press. Press forward even more so. Mountain pose. Reach up. Dancer on the left side. Yes, bring it in. So you're taking your hand on the inside of your shin here, not the outside. So it's almost an inhale in. Grab the inside. Press. Here you go. Beautiful. Keep pressing. You fall out, get back up. Extended mountain pose. Rise up, reach up, reach, 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 reach. Yes, tree on the right side, hands to heart. So here in tree, I definitely invite you to not place your heel on your knee, either above or below your knee, right? We don't want to knock our knees out. It's okay for it to be below your knee, okay? Elbows are out wide. You can grow your tree. If you like, you can just press your palms together. Right, all is well. This is your practice. Switch sides. Tree on the left side. Press your palms together. Yes. And guess what? Yes, you can. Even though tree seems like we're just chilling out, no. We are still quite in our practice, breathing and moving, right? In the quiet times of life when things seem chill, right, you still need to practice the breath and the fire, because for times like this, you jump right in, right? The breath jumps right in. So stay in your practice. Press your palms together. Yes, mountain pose. Beautiful. Exhale, fold forward. Halfway lift. Fold. Mountain pose. Let us all just come join together to grab the Ujjayi breath again in something called Samasti Tahi, standing at attention, hands by your side. So we're going to breathe in 3 times together and out together, using the Ujjayi breath in through our noses and out through our noses, just to join once again, to come back into our practice. Breathe in, out. Mountain. Fold. Halfway lift. High plank. We're going to hold this high plank. Yes, you can. Yes, you can hold it for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I lied. 5 more for Alicia, who better be on here for 5. This is core. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come to your bellies. Place your favorite cheek on the mat. Eyes are still wide open. Yeah, your drishti's still set throughout the entire practice. Switch sides. Head to center. We're going to come up now for locust pose. So locust pose, press your core into the floor or into the earth or wherever you are. Lift up your shoulders off the mat. Yes. Lift up your feet now Allow your toes to touch. Lift up higher, higher, higher. But the thing about it here is your eyes, your drishti is set below, almost like you're looking at yourself rising above all that is chaos, all that was, all that you don't want anymore. And it takes the crinkles right out of the back of your neck. Core to floor, really press down to lift up, release, let it go. Hoping you can see Dara here. Yes, locust number 2. Core to floor. Lift up. Here you can interlace your fingers at the back of your lower back even. Allow your toes to touch. Rise up. Take a look at all that you want to rise above. Like coronavirus is gone. We're living life, right? Better, like not the same, right? Closer, connected, doing things differently, really appreciating things for what they are. Release it, let it go. Beautiful. We're going to go into floor bow. And I don't think you can see us, but grab your shins. Is there a light back there? I'm going to put this light on. Now lift up, grab. Yeah, you can. So here I'm going to come into floor bow. Come on your bellies. Grab your shins. Yes. A little bit. Hug into center. Lift up. Open up your heart. Right here in your floor bow. Let go. Release. You can kind of rock your legs out here. Back and forth. Let's see. Can we see that? Kind of. We'll get some light next week. Floor bow number 2. Lift up. Grab your shins. Hug in. Core down. Heart open. Rise up. Set your eyes up as high as they'll go. Maybe it's to your ceiling. Maybe it's to your lamp. Dara's looking at the trees in her yard. Release, let it go. Yes. We're facing dog. Open up. Hips up, downward facing dog. Now right here, we're going to walk our feet through our hands and come into bridge pose. Lift up your hips. Lift, lift, lift. Here you can interlace your fingers at your lower back and walk your shoulders or your arms all the way underneath your shoulders. Yes. Beautiful. Lift, lift, lift. Release, let it go. Yes, bridge number 2. Lift up. Release, let it go. Lift your hips up off the mat. Your feet are at 12 o'clock. One more time. This is going to be a bridge or a wheel pose. Lift up. If wheel is in your practice, take it up. Plant your hands by your side and go as Dara is going to go. Perhaps you can see her beautiful silhouette, and we're going to count down. Yes, for 10, 9. Feet are at 12 o'clock. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it down. Yes, Supta Vada Konasana. Right here in this pose, your heels touch. You may not be able to see Dara. And there's one hand on your heart, one hand on your belly. Right? And right here in this pose, it's a beautiful thing. As your heart is beating in your chest, right? And your belly is lifting and lowering as the oxygen is moving through your body. It's another check-in, like another reminder, like, yes, there's fire. Yes, there's chaos. But I'm alive for a reason. There's purpose for me. And I invite you to stay. Even if it's getting dark and you're like, I don't know what's going on. What's going to happen next? Just stay in the practice. Listen to the sound of my voice, right? As I will lead you through the last moments today with us. We're going to come into my favorite pose, happy baby. Grab the bottom of your feet. Allow your lower back to ground down into the earth as you rock back and forth like a happy baby. Yes, playing, laughing. Like yoga is fun. Like yoga is for everyone. Yoga isn't, I usually say in my classes, like, we're not on Instagram or anything, or we're not on Facebook, but we are, but it doesn't matter, right? Doesn't matter how you look or what your shape looks like. Just be a happy baby right here. I'm going to ask Dara to take about 3 rolls the length of her mat and come into her last sun A. Right? That last sun A being that mountain pose, forward fold, chaturanga to down dog. You move through what you think it is, right? Whether you can see us or not. Hopefully I have some yogis on here and you brought some people and you can show them as she moves through. And then we're going to land in down dog and breathe together. Yes, halfway lift. And fold. Extended mountain pose. Yes, fold forward. Halfway. Chaturanga. Upward facing. To downward facing dog. Yes, from here we're going to come into a half pigeon. That half pigeon, you can press your leg back. However you want to get into your pigeon, bring it forth right. Swing it right underneath to the front of the mat. Dragging your right leg back. Your toes are pressed down. You can fold forward, dropping the crown of your head here. Right, you can take another variation by just sitting on your mat and taking like a pretzel pose here. The key here is a hip opener, right? To open up your hips, right? We carry lots of emotions in our hips, lots, right? And tight hips, not for judgment, but it speaks of like emotions, maybe emotions we are not aware of, right? And if we're not aware of it, we can't manage it. So I invite you, whatever hip opener you choose today, to stay in that hip opener and to allow the discomfort here. Switch sides. Stay in the practice. I know as night falls, right? Maybe you're becoming discouraged because you're like, what's the hip opener? What's next? Sit on your mat and just wrap your legs in the Indian style for now, right? Just stay here with me. Slowly come to a comfortable seat on your mat and extend your legs really right in front of you as we reach up for seated forward bend. We're just going to reach for our toes. Now, if you cannot reach your toes here, just toes. Yes. One more time. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold forward. One more time. Inhale, reach. Exhale, fold. One vertebrae on at a time. Lay on your mat. Yep, lay on your mat. And we're going to take waterfall, which basically is extending your legs in the air. If you have a block, you can place it under your lower back. Just lift up your feet all the way to your ceiling. Flex your toes towards your face and just allow the blood to flow back to your brain. This is the regulation pose. Just bring you back down. It's nighttime. You'll get some good rest tonight. Bring your knees into your chest and hug them in really tight. Yes, and we're going to do something called a supine twist. So your knees are into your chest. Slowly take your knees to the right and look to the left. Right, and really feel that stretch. Your shoulders are grounded down into the mat. you're going to switch to the other side. Your knees are now going to the left as you look to the right. Allow this to feel good in your body. Shoulders are pressed down into the mat. From here, bring your knees into your chest. Now I invite you at the sound of my voice to inhale everything that you have. Inhale your breath, squeeze all the muscles in your face, squeeze your fists, squeeze everything and hold them in tight. And when I ask you to release it, I want you to make a loud sound as you extend your feet and everything down to the mat. Let it go now. Yes. We're going to do that one more time. We'll make some noise. So hug in, squeeze everything as tight as you can, like you're holding on to something you have no business with, like a toxic relationship. This is the last time. Like, hold on to it. This is it. Something that you don't deserve. You deserve love. Let self-doubt go. Hold on to that for just one more second, because it's got to go after this. Hug in really tight. Now, I want you to make a sound in your house. You're in your house alone. Let it out. Exhale. Make some noise. Yes. Extend your legs by your side. Palms by your side. And this is Shavasana. This is your rest time. So take this time, right? It's dark. So just take this final rest with us for a few moments. Sometimes this is the most challenging part of the practice, to quiet your mind and to rest, especially in your house. There may be kids running around and everything else. Close your eyes, take up space on your mat, and rest. You're taking your rest as I walk to the light so you can see my face, and I direct you through the final breaths of the practice. Slowly come to a comfortable place on your side. Hug in, using your arm to a pillow. Eyes are still closed. And I want you to hug in and hold yourself in a way that says, I love me. Like, even if you're faking it right now. We don't always love ourselves. We have things to work on. But that's why yoga is a practice. Hug on yourself like as if you loved yourself, right? Until you believe it. And in this pose, and as I watch Dara hug in and love on herself, at the sound of my voice, know that you are capable, you're lovable, you're worthy of all things good in life. You will make it through this. We will make it through this together. Come to a comfortable seat on your yoga mat with your eyes closed. There, you can take a seat up. Eyes are closed. And we're going to end our practice with the sound of peace and some cleansing breaths. So take a deep breath in. Breath out. Another breath in. Another breath out. Sound of peace. So as with life, with gratitude, with peace, with joy, yes, and with faith today and hope, that we can all bow our heads today in unity. And today I'm going to say shalom for peace. Thank you so much for joining me on this happy hour of power through Roots to Rise. Next week, we'll be mindful of the sun. But I hope you were able to enjoy a powerful practice with us and know that you are worth good things, even in this pandemic. right? Don't feel guilty if you need to take care of yourself. Don't feel guilty if you're feeling some kind of way because your nails and your hair is not done, and the only thing you can do is get to your yoga mat. That's okay. Be okay with all the feelings. Be okay with that, because you're not alone. So I'll see you next week at 7 o'clock p.m. live on Roots to Rise. Thank you for joining me and Dara. Dara is chilling out on her mat, and we're going to get in the house out the dark. Thank you so much, guys, for joining us. Love you all. Stay safe, right? Stay in the house, right? We'll bring the yoga to you. All right. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.